Hulu's offering has a lot of premium content, from our own originals to premium add-ons. And so, of course, this comes with it the requirement to keep all of that content safe. So we use several DRM providers to secure every bit of our content with strong protection. The specific DRM will differ depending on the best path for us on that device, which sometimes even changes over time. And this really speaks to one of those benefits of CMAF that I mentioned we've been carefully timing, because there's that crossover point where enough devices support CBCS mode to really gain that efficiency in the system as you start to implement from deduplication. CMAF was possible much earlier and could be done more easily for providers whose content doesn't require DRM or some of these other complexities. And in some cases, we could have moved faster, but generally at the cost of significant development back on old legacy devices that are, we'd rather focus that effort on forward-looking capabilities instead.
People might know, like CMAF relies on another specification for the DRM part. It relies on something called common encryption, right? And common encryption from day one has support for multi-DRM systems. So Netflix reuses that heavily, right? We deploy all the major DRM systems, Fairplay, Widevine, PlayerReady, and others. And CMAF is really ready for that. I mean, there was no hurdle in the adoption of DRM systems in CMAF. I might say the biggest hurdle in this case is and something we probably need to clarify in the specification and in the industry is the endianness of the key IDs. It's really, really a pain. But apart from that, yeah, we deploy all DRM systems and to a slew of devices, as you mentioned.
One of the things that we had to do from a live perspective was make sure that we could collapse all the DRM that we could for that encryption mode into one playlist, right? So you can imagine that we wouldn't have all these playlists spit around for all the different DRMs. So we had to make sure that we could unify that. That took many, many years. And I know a lot of people on this call understood the slog that was.